Today you will be listening to a story about the best festival around that everyone in this city attends, Prairie Fest. My best friends Tommy Austin and I go every year. Now, this may just seem like some normal city festival to you, but hopefully by the end of the story you'll understand why this becomes the best. You might even understand the universal lesson as well by the time we are finished. Now, the story takes place in 2015, the summer following my 8th grade year. It involves my best friend, who is a 3-star football recruit already committed to TCU, Tommy, and my other best friend, who's shorter than normal, Austin. Every year during the weekend of Father's Day, the Park District puts on a festival titled Prairie Fest, which almost every student in the district attends. Now, kids usually wander the tents during the day giving away prizes, and at night they disappear into the amusement rides once the sun goes down. I, on the other hand, was different than the rest of the children. My stomach churns in fear at the sight of the large amusement rides, as I only ride the ones that I knew were a safe falling distance. Once Tommy and Austin and I got there that year, we went straight to the food booth, like everyone else does. Tommy and Austin get themselves a plain hot dog, while I get myself a large, fluffy funnel cake. My friends knew I didn't care about what I ate because I didn't have to worry about my stomach during the large rides. Amidst tearing through my funnel cake, Tommy speaks up, "Man, I hate seeing you just stand there in line just to not go on the ride with us." This was his way of trying to convince me to go. But I wasn't folding. I responded, "I'm sure I will be fine." Now we head over to the amusement rides as the sun began to set behind the trees. We started off with one of my personal favorites, the Himalayan, one my friends thought were for younger kids. This ride does not leave the ground, and I was perfectly fine with it. They wanted to go on the bigger rides. Austin snaps and says, "Let's go on the fireball. Come on, you wuss. If you can do that ride, you can do this." He must be joking. The fireball is a ride that goes up 100 feet in the air and circles upside down, going forwards, then backwards. I respond, "No way." They get in line anyways because they say the line's shorter than normal. As we're inching up the line, I think to myself and get the feeling of missing out on them being able to have fun. I stopped thinking, and by this time Tommy and Austin had just gotten their tickets punched. And so did I, unknowingly, while I was thinking in my head. I could not leave now. Everyone in my classes would see me as being a chicken. I had one ticket left, and I couldn't waste my money. By the time I was strapped in next to Tommy and Austin, I'm drenched in sweat, and the ride starts instantly. I keep thinking there's no way I will not puke, so I close my eyes. 1 lap, 2 lap, 3 lap, and then we start to slow down. Then it's at a stop for about 15 seconds, so I open my eyes to see if we'll be going backwards now. But we are stuck upside down at the top. I start freaking out so bad I begin laughing hysterically. Finally, the ride began going in reverse. 1 lap in, and I'm still laughing hard, but not hysterically, from enjoyment. I had not puked yet, and I was still strapped in, so I kept laughing with my closest friends until the ride slowed down, came to an end, and we got off the platform. Once we got off, I headed right for the back of the line, filled with adrenaline and some leftover sweat from the beginning of the ride with my last ticket to go again. Tommy and Austin follow. As they're laughing, Austin breaks and said, "So how is it now?" We all laugh, but I straightened it up to tell them, "If you guys see me scared to do anything you've done, let me know and make me do it. If you guys can do it, so can I." Tommy's confused how I changed my opinion so much, and Austin remained in denial, thinking I was just trying to play it cool. Anyways, this is the story about how every year on Father's Day weekend since, I start by riding the fireball and get lost in the big amusement rides like all the other kids. As with the derived lesson of the story, you cannot know that you will not enjoy something unless you physically do it first.